like that.
All right, man. Almost ready. You can hit begin show.
Steam Deck isn't
hold
on.
on.
Stream Deck, sorry.
Let me get you.
No, but Chris is here. I'm not. You know, I mean, we'll just have fun, man.
It's live. We live.
Yo.
It should be up and running now. Go ahead and hit begin show whenever you are ready, my man.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the end of the world.
It's the end of the.
It is the end of the
End of my
world.
balls.
And it's also
It's the end of the
beginning
dick.
Wow. Of a brand new, solid, juggalo world
Everybody's not queued up, man.
to enjoy.
Carry on.
Whoa!
Wow. Wowzer.
High speed, son.
Oh, welcome to the show.
my new joy.
Welcome. My name is Kyle, a.k.a. Keezy, if you like. And this is my main homeboy.
If you like, you could call me Carver.
And this is our other main homeboy.
Sly.
Yes, sir.
Back in action.
Three
man.
peas in a pod.
Yeah, we're just the three amigos up in here. Three musketeers.
Three.
Three little pigs. Three
There used to be this guy on my
little train that good.
when I was in middle school. There was
Big
this like
three.
cool guy on the bus that I didn't understand it. Mind you, this is like late '90s.
Yeah.
He would always this like cool like guy. He looked like E40.
Oh, wow.
He would always be like, he was very loud. He was like the cool, funny guy.
Mm-hmm.
He'd always be like, "'Cause I got 3 buckets." He would say that shit all the time.
What?
And that's just.
I don't know what it meant.
Dude.
I think there was a sexual connotation. I think it was talking about his dick and balls. I think.
Okay.
But he just would always talk about. He was like sing it like that too, like Boys to Men, like loud guy.
3 buckets.
Like, I didn't understand it. Like I just thought like I'm a dumb little white kid. What am I'm not supposed. I don't get to know this.
I had this group of black kids at the back of my school buses, and look, that is. I didn't set that up. Okay, they just sat at the back of the bus. Okay, I didn't plan that.
I mean,
they chose to sit at the back.
that
of the bus.
is where
But-
you want to sit when
Right,
you're in
that-
school.
Yeah, that was the cool spot I get.
Yeah.
You know, so they were on the back of the bus, and they would always sing a song about like. They'd be like, I don't know why, but they'd be like, well, I went down to the country store and I got a soda and the guy was nice. And they'd sing like that, which is where I went down to the county store, bought myself a one-legged whore. That little song I sang literally started from the school buses. Like, I never sang it to them, but like I would sit there and kind of play along in my head, you know what I mean? Like with the county store thing.
I see. Yeah.
And that was something they always did. They would say like county store, but they didn't rhyme very well. So they would just almost just say, yeah, you know, it would just be weird scenarios where, yeah.
Weird, man.
That's where it came from.
We were talking about threes, and that's what got me going.
Tres.
Talking
3 buckets. 3. I'm going to start saying that now. 3 buckets.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
guys.
What's
That's
up, everybody in the
hot
chat?
pitch.
Are we live or
How we doing, boy? We are live.
So here, I'll click
guys,
it.
We're live. It's Saturday night.
you've live?
Living it right.
All right, hey, we're good.
Guys,
I mean-
you're live. Guys,
You're
live.
confusing us, country singer. Quit it.
Yeah, I'm a little confused here.
So today, you know what? We've gathered here today
We've gathered here today.
because we are busy. I'm specifically busy tomorrow. So,
Yeah.
to be frank, that's why we're here today. But you know, we just had to. We heard what was going on, and we just had to start our show.
Oh, man. Here it comes.
We heard what was happening.
Here it comes. Shit's about to hit the fan. Get your umbrellas out, boys.
Yeah. What was happening? What's happening?
We are going to be microchipped.
Yes. You know what? I'm down. Sign me the fuck up. We already know I've turned Satanist these past couple weeks. I'm just waiting on my Hail Satan shirt in the mail and my certificate of authenticity and membership, and then I'm
Man,
official.
you're
I
just-
tried to sign up, but they are currently not accepting members, they told me.
No, that's not true. Always accepting members.
That's not, well,
That's what our
not
meetings
That's
sound
not what
like.
they told me. I don't know why they would lie to me.
That's what our meetings sound like.
Oh man, I'll tell you, man. You just any mark of the beast. You're just like if it's
I-
multiple marks, you'll just check them all off. Like
I'm eating them up, man.
chip, check,
Yep.
pentagram, check.
I like having a mark.
Yeah, because you know what? I like calling the universe's bluff.
Church.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
That's how I roll, man.
I like that.
I challenge the fucking universe, dude. I ain't just some speck of dust.
Sorry.
I know.
You're not Stardust like what's his face says?
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
Bro, yeah, fuck
Come on,
Neil
man.
deGrasse
Fuck
Tyson
him.
and fuck Elon Musk too.
Yeah.
Isn't it Degrassi
Fuck all
Tyson?
those
Yeah,
guys.
fuck Degrassi.
And fuck Bill Nye.
And fuck Drake.
Bill Nye's pretty
He was
cool.
on
I like Bill
Degrassi.
Nye. No, you know what? Actually, no, I'm gonna throw him in there. Fuck Bill Nye too.
Hey, you know
I
what?
said
Speaking
it.
of Bills, fuck Bill Gates and Bill
And
Clinton.
Fuck Bill Clinton up his asshole. Fuck Bill O'Reilly and fuck Bill.
You know
Williams.
what? You said
Billy
Bill
the Kid.
Clinton. You said
Yeah.
Bill Clinton. Fuck Clint Black too.
Clinton.
Oh my god. Fuck Jack.
Jack Black.
That's
Fuck him
rough.
too.
I don't know.
Fuck
yeah,
Black-
yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You
Fuck
know,
Jack
fuck
Black.
Jack Black,
And you know what?
bro.
Fuck Black Panther.
Jack Black don't pay my bills.
And fuck. You know what? Fuck. Black Panther. That's what I said.
Yeah. Fuck. Who? The one that just passed?
Yeah. You know what?
Ooh.
Chadwick
Bose?
Chadwick Boseman. You know what? Fuck Bose.
Yeah. You know what? You fucking blows, man. Chadwick
yeah.
blows,
You know what I
man.
mean? What? You didn't like that riff?
Come on, man.
Fell flat.
Whatever, guys.
Oh,
Guys.
sheesh.
So anyway.
You know what, man? We don't. That was it.
Sheesh.
That's the news we wanted to talk about.
Welcome to the show. We'll see you later. See you next time.
That's all we got today,
Look,
guys.
we didn't have a. I had a Juggalo origin story lined up for tomorrow, and I had to text him and say like, can't do it.
Damn, what are you doing tomorrow, man?
Tomorrow,
You got to cancel that shit. We got a show to do tomorrow.
family stuff. You can't. I can't tell you.
Fuck your family.
I know. It's about Juggalo.
I'm
family.
kidding. I'm kidding.
It's about Juggalo family.
Oh yeah, okay. Do you have a Juggalo family outside of the Juggalo family?
No.
No, okay.
I have a Juggalo family outside of the Juggalo family. A literal Juggalo family. Like, I had sex with a Juggalette, and I have, like, a little baby out there. I drop in once a week to the trailer park. I give her money for formula.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Does he have a little Juggalo name?
He does. He does. He does. His name is X Factor.
I thought they were. I thought you had him in a double wide at least.
We just call him X. We call him X.
Okay. Cool.
short.
That's cool, man.
Right.
Well, we
Get
didn't
him a
wa-
bouncy house.
His name is X Factor Ouija Wade.
Good, I'm glad you snuck some kind of Ouija reference in there because he is the future of Juggalo.
Psychopathic,
He's the
yeah.
future of psychopathic.
Exactly. I know if my kid's gonna grow up in the Juggalo world, I want him to have Ouija as a middle name. So whenever somebody's like, "Do you like Ouija Mag, motherfucker?" Before I bash your head in and steal your wallet, because that's what fucking Juggalos do, motherfucker. Because we're a fucking gang.
That's right.
United
right.
under Ouija.
That's right.
And then he'll be like, "Ouija's my middle fucking name," and then he'll show them their ID, and they'll be like, "Oh shit,
Yep.
you're one of them." Just saying, Juggalos out there, be sure to name your kid Ouija.
That's a really good idea.
It is.
I think I heard his name was like Blake or something.
Blake is his actual name.
Something like that.
Oh,
or like
dude.
Brandon. or
I
something.
love rappers who have really normal names.
Yeah.
Like Lil Jon, isn't his name like Christopher or something?
Hey, something like that.
Yeah, something nice.
Dude,
like
that's
that.
so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, every rapper, every like real hardcore rapper has like a dumbass
Like
name.
Clarence or Chauncey or some shit like that.
Like what's Snoop has a dumbass name, doesn't he? He's like,
it's like Bigglesworth or
It's like
some
Cliff.
shit.
Yeah.
It's like Biggle.
Clifford.
hey, Mr. Bigglesworth.
I did find out that Ouija's rap name used to be Left Ginsburg.
Left Ginsburg. That's one of the worst names I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That's not surprising at all.
Yep. So I wondered.
That's like literally if you sat me in a circle and you're like, "Hey man, let's come up with the 5 worst rap names of all time." I couldn't come up with that.
I know.
That's
right?
impressive.
But his rap partner had one of the other top 5 worst rap names ever.
What
which is
was-
his choir boy Dank?
What was his name? Oh, his name wasn't
No, you
wasn't
look-
Wright Clarence or something.
Right, Clarence.
Wright Thomas.
You liked Choir Boy Dank from the last time you were
Choir
here.
Boy Dank?
We said you said that was a really dope name.
Oh, choir. No, I got respect for Choir Boy Dank. I just didn't know that that's who.
It's not as bad as Left Ginsburg.
Left Ginsburg. Nah, man, Left Ginsburg. That's kind of like I don't know. I just don't like it.
That's pretty whack.
It's like Marilyn Manson. I see what he's going for with the Left Ginsburg because but Ginsburg was a left, wasn't she?
And you know
yeah,
what's-
she was like a left leaner. Yeah.
You know what's interesting is that dude also he claims Vegas now like as his where he's from, but like if you go I like when you look shit up about him, like when he was Left Ginsburg, they repped New Jersey.
Really?
What?
Yeah, like that was his that's where he repped from.
Oh,
Well.
so he's from New Jersey and he just moved to Vegas.
Maybe
guess.
that's where he got his Oxycontin.
Did he have to change? So did he change his name to Ouija Mac when he went to psychopathic?
It must have been before, maybe, because I did see posts from Choir Boy Dank like calling him Ouija and shit. Like Ouija's the dopest rapper ever, shit. Like before they fell out. So it must have been soon before. But yeah,
Oh yeah, man.
Here we are talking about
Choir
Ouija
Boy
again.
Dank, man. Choir Boy Dank, shout out, dog.
Yeah, man.
Dope ass motherfucking name, at least.
hey, you want to watch a Choir Boy Dank and Ouija Mac video?
Wait,
Let's do it.
I mean, you want me to be honest here? Nah. Let's keep eating charcuterie and drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade. Let's do that.
I watched
I'd much rather
watched
do
this
that.
video, and it was actually I didn't hate it.
Just put on a DBZ clip.
Here, we'll just watch this. Just watch this. Here we go.
They can't see it on the damn.
Wait, long hair dude is him?
Long haired dude is Choir Boy Dank.
Okay, hold up. Let's see. Let's watch.
Ooh. This song's called Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper Lettuce, excuse me.
Alice Cooper Lettuce.
Yeah.
Bitch, I didn't go to high school, but I did go to school high. Selling
Well, that's
paper
good.
like grade 2.
Hell yeah.
He's got an Esham shirt. That's cool.
Ritalin, all of that's a present we gave you. Flipped it, got a pack of lettuce, sold it for some relish, even found us at the bank too.
Got the peck of fucking lettuce in the bank too.
Coming from a broke ass clown,
I like this shit better than any Ouija Mac song I've ever heard, though. For real.
not to burn the fucker down. Teachers overlooking, he was naming the brain. Screwdriver, the ignition, I was swinging the lane. The principal
Yeah, you know.
It's alright.
All right, hold on. Let's get to Choir Boy Dank.
I
Yeah,
I think the video is at least
All right,
going
here
for
we go.
something. Yeah, God.
Look, bro. Hey, bro. On some real shit, though, like, I know I hate a lot on Ouija, but I'll say this about this dude. Like, he's got a great rap name.
And
You got it. You know? You got a great rap name.
He's got a cool like vibe to him, though. Honestly, like I don't.
Yeah,
hate
like,
it.
I don't know. He looks like the kind of dude who walks up on you in a gas station and is like, hey, man, you got a cigarette,
Right,
bro?
yeah.
I'm just having a bad day, dog. My car broke down. I just need to borrow like $8 so I can get some oil to take up to my car. If you can give me a cigarette and $8. Hey, bro, is that your car over there with the girl in it?
them,
All right,
them,
what'd y'all-
them dreads is
McDonald's.
killing it. Though,
All right,
man.
I subjected y'all to swag tooth. What's your opinion?
Yeah.
Not feeling it.
Nah,
Nah, pass.
I'll pass. I mean, it's
I
fine.
mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad. It's just not what I listen to.
Yep, not me.
Okay.
On my bag, man.
Okay, man.
Nah.
Hey, I don't give a fuck.
But
Fuck
would
swag tooth.
would I hate anybody that listened to it? Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. You know,
What,
listen to
if I knew you listened to that, would I write secret letters in my bedroom cursing you out and describing all the horrible shit I want to do to you? Yes.
okay, yeah. If I know that you like that song and there is a way that I could hack your computer and get your address, would I come to your home and do horrible things to your body, possibly have sex with your corpse? Yes.
If I knew you had a swag
But
tooth
I'll
CD,
fuck your wife, Custer.
if I knew you had a swag tooth CD, would I purposely make it my life goal to fuck your wife? Yes, of
yes,
course.
obviously.
I mean, that's a given.
Guys,
But-
we don't have to talk. We don't have to tell you that. But
But you know, it's
I
fine.
don't hate them.
Yeah,
I don't hate them.
same.
So anyway, guys. So how's work been? How's it going, Mario?
Oh man.
How's it work? We coming to barbecue?
I mean, what other Juggalo shit is there even to get into before we start talking about this album?
So back to
Juggalo world.
back to the Neuralink.
Yeah.
To Neuralink. Now, if there's a Neuralink, let me ask you a question. Could you download ICP albums to the Neuralink?
If so, yes, sign me in.
Dude, imagine that. Like right now, you're sitting in class, your teacher's talking about, I'm imagining there's some young kids that listen to the show.
Teacher's
You're-
trying to talk, but I could
you're
give
in
a fuck
class.
less.
Yeah, exactly. You can just listen to some ICP, pop that shit in, or you're at work, you're in a fucking meeting,
Mm-hmm.
right? Your boss is yammering on, we're gonna have to fire anybody that doesn't wear a shirt when they come to work.
Right.
And you
Dumb
can
bitches.
just boom, pop on that ICP, and
And vibe
Fuck
to it
them.
straight
Yeah.
from your forehead.
Well,
Yeah, fuck Walmart. Like fuck.
I would think that if
Well, I
you have
gotta
a
wear a
Neuralink,
shirt when I'm at work.
wherever you go, if you have a Neuralink, you won't be allowed in stores unless your Neuralink is connected or something. You have the money, the doors won't open. You'll have to clock in.
yeah, that sounds good.
like you won't like they will be able to read your thoughts once you have a Neuralink.
Wait, so wait,
So, like, you can-
so I won't. So when I go to work, there's two things I just heard. Is that when I go to work, I won't have to scan my badge to get in.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
and
that's a plus.
I won't have to put my finger on the fingerprint to clock in.
but you won't be able to
Sign me up. Sign me up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sign me
But you won't be able to. There will be thought police. You won't
That's
be able
okay.
to think certain things.
So what if?
That's
so what
okay.
if? Am I able to still call off and tell them that my car doesn't work, even though it's because I just want to stay home and play the new God of
They'll
War?
know you're lying because they'll be able to read your mind.
That's
it's
okay.
a Neuralink.
That's okay.
Well, how I could probably look. Keezy knows a lot of shit about the tech world. I'm pretty sure when the Neuralink comes out, I can have Keezy hook it up to where like they can't tell when I'm at
You'll
work.
mod it.
I'll root it.
Yeah, I'll mod it. Yeah, we'll root it. It's what? Connected to like the prefrontal cortex?
Bro,
at worst, I lose the ability to drink without using a straw.
Bro, I'll probably
Ooh.
bro, we'll probably be able to like pirate apps and put it on there and shit.
Right, yeah, exactly. Like you could get like Angry Birds or you can get like Bangry Birds.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? Like and that's the one where like you try to play it and like it twitches your ear out or something.
Yeah.
Ah, like I hear screams.
Do you remember that you watched Black Mirror? Am I correct?
Yeah,
Both-
of course.
Yeah, the one episode where like they record everything and like the husband cheats on his
Well,
wife.
that's one,
Yeah.
but there's another particular one where there's a guy that signs up to be a game tester.
yeah. And his
that
mom-
one is
yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
blows your fucking mind. Yeah, and his
Yes.
mom calls in the middle of it.
That one is horrible.
Now think
Yeah.
of like that's what I'm getting at when I'm thinking of shit like Neuralink.
Okay, that sounds cool.
That's like,
Like
that's
the
that's
good news is Derek, my mom never calls me. She doesn't give a fuck about
Exactly,
me. So
dude.
like I
that,
don't
dude,
have to worry
that
about
type
that.
of shit is a fate worse than hell. Like I mean, come on.
But what about the one where John Hamm is trapped in the snow globe?
Yeah,
right?
that one that's a great episode, and that one's fucked up too.
Who's John Hamm? Is that the pig from Toy Story?
No, that's Ron Hamm.
Ah, I got you.
John Hamm is the sexy guy.
Ron
from,
Hamm, isn't that the guy
The
from
sexy
Anchorman?
guy.
Yeah,
Ron Hamm, okay.
Yeah, it's the same
Got you.
guy.
Whale's vagina.
Madman.
yeah. He's
Gotcha.
he's the madman on that show.
Got you. Okay.
That's one of my favorite episodes. That's a Christmas episode, by the way.
Yeah, that episode is great.
Yeah.
And especially when they like block him, they block like where he can't see.
He
or
can't
interact
see
with
anybody.
anyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, man, that's where we're headed, bro.
So kill
says-
yourself then if that happens. Like,
By the way, speaking of Black Mirror, did you want to play that fighting game when you get home tonight?
oh yeah.
Cool. Just wondering.
I'll be on.
Anyway, sorry, just making sure.
Give
you
me
were
about a
down.
half hour. I gotta,
Making sure you're still down.
I gotta wait. I gotta make sure the wife's asleep. Give me about a half hour. When I get home, I'll let you know.
Bro, that's just how we kicking it. Yeah.
hell yeah.
How we kicking it.
That episode was.
That episode's fucked.
I remember
yeah.
that shit first.
She's
came
like,
out.
I'm going out to get laid by some dude at a bar, and he's like, cool, I'm playing video games
Yeah.
with Rick again.
Dude, I would love to play that video game though.
Yeah, as long
I mean,
as
not with dudes.
yeah, not like that. Yeah, like I would want to
You
play
wouldn't
with
care,
a chick.
though.
You wouldn't care because it would still feel. And
You
look
would feel like you.
I know,
would,
but
you
like
would
you're
have the
fucking
sensations
your
of
boy,
a chick.
but you're fucking your boy though, bro.
But what if you
like you're fucking
But-
your
but
boy.
what-
But they tested it. They weren't gay. They weren't like feeling
Okay,
each
for
other
those who don't
outside
know,
of it.
spoiler, plug your ears for 10 seconds. But there's this Black Mirror episode where they play a game, right? And in the game, you basically take
It's a fighting
control.
game.
It's like, yeah, you take control of this character and you get full feelings. Like you can fully feel all the sensations
You
that
are
their
the
body.
character.
Yeah, you are the character. So these two homies play and they start fucking each other because one of them is playing as a female character.
Yeah.
And they start a relationship, a romantic relationship in the game while they're playing. Okay, unspoiler. All right, so
All right, so I'm
No.
wondering if-
Spoiler. Okay.
Look, if
then they go back. Then
turn
they
off the
test
episode
it.
if you want to watch this.
Remember they test it. They were like, "Hold on, we got to make sure we're not." And they go out. Remember they meet out in that dark alley and they try to
Right.
kiss each other.
Yeah, and they're like, "Yo, we got to make sure that this isn't." So they kiss each other as homies, and it's like.
And by the way, this is Captain America.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Falcon. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Falcon. Yeah, the Falcon. And he's like basically like, "Yo, I got to meet you in an alley and make out with you just to be sure that I'm not gay." And they kiss, and there's nothing there. So he's like, "Yo,
We ain't gay,
Yo, we
man."
ain't gay, but I like fucking you in
the
this
game.
virtual world."
Yeah.
So they meet up in the virtual world. But that's the thing. In this world, you get all the sensations. Now, here is the philosophical debate we need to have as friends and as Deck One Delters with the chat and everything. is that weird as fuck. I'm in the yes camp.
Yeah.
I'm saying you cannot
Well,
fuck your
yeah.
boy. That's like weird
That
as
is-
fuck.
that is
I mean,
weird.
that's the same as like if you and I were like to sext each other. We're not looking at each other, but that's gay as fuck, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But like, in
But
the
you're also
episode-
cheating.
Also, there's that thing
Right.
in the episode that dude, his friend says like, "Yo, it's fucking like it's way better than us as
Yeah.
dudes experience." He's like, "That shit blows your fucking mind. You have to experience it." So he says the orgasm as a female is
Yeah.
way stronger.
I would play as a chick
So
and
he
try
likes-
it.
No.
Yeah.
We're
I mean, I would love to too, but you couldn't with a friend, and I would
Right.
need like my chick to play the dude.
Right,
Like
right.
I would love to do that with my chick. Like, yo, see what it
Just
feels
from
like
a
to
mental,
be a dude. Yeah,
for your mental sake.
and you see what I have to go through when I eat pussy, and you no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
We're
And,
forgetting-
no,
we're
my girl
forgetting
got
a big
great,
part.
My girl's got great pussy, great pussy. But no,
yo.
no, I'm just.
yo.
guys,
Whoa, we
guys,
don't say the P word on here.
Are you serious?
Know what I'm
Like
saying?
icy pussy?
Know what I'm
Like,
saying? Know what I'm saying?
Insane clown
I'm
pussy.
sorry, Nedden or
Yes,
Nedden,
thank you.
her Nedden.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, Juggalos. Her Nedden looks great. I didn't have respect for the Juggalette race or species.
We're forgetting
Race.
we're forgetting an important part of that episode.
Digging
though.
that hole deeper.
A very important part of that episode.
What important part?
They try a polar bear at the end of the episode.
They tried the polar bear at the end of the episode.
Remember at the end of the episode there was a character that picked a polar bear.
Oh,
I don't
remember that.
remember seeing that. No.
There was a polar bear character.
Oh shit, son.
bro, if
Dude,
I-
I didn't know that. That's actually a big twist. I wish I would have seen that. That's like the biggest twist of the episode.
If I played that game, I would want to fuck as every character.
Yeah.
and
Even
fuck
a polar
every
bear.
character. Yeah,
That makes yeah.
So you'd fuck as a polar bear and get
Yeah,
fucked by a polar
sure.
bear.
You would want to be a chick getting banged by the polar
I
bear.
would try it. Why not, dude?
I mean, it's an anthropomorphic polar bear, so maybe it would know like foreplay.
I would definitely try it.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
it's a game. You know?
I ain't gay, bro.
But
Yeah, I'm not gay. I just want to fuck a polar bear.
on an ethical level, that did deal with: are you cheating on your was he cheating on his wife
Yeah.
with his best friend? Were they would it be considered cheating if it's just a video game?
You could say this even in real life today with if you were to fuck like a sex doll. Like I know my wife would certainly think that was like some cheating ass shit.
yeah, but you got to
Yeah,
think.
my
there's
wife would not, or like my girl would not be okay with it.
there's
at all,
different
for sure.
levels of that. That's a sex doll. There was a person behind this.
Yeah.
Now you can even think of it like this: does the sex doll have a personality? Does it have AI? Can it actually respond? Does it feel like a human? Seem like a human? Have its own personality?
Yeah, where does that
When
line?
it gets that there's a line there, and no one knows where that line is. It's up to the individual. It's up to the person's perception of where
because
that
like on
line
Battlestar
is.
Galactica, they look like real hot human chicks, but they're androids. You know,
Okay, I would fuck an android.
for sure.
For sure, I would fuck an android. That's a 100%.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're going to have
alien. I think it would depend. I would need to know a little bit about their race. Like
Not me.
you would fuck any.
If it has a
alien.
hole and it had some big titties, especially.
But like, how do you know what's in the hole? Like, what if you just?
I would stick my
it'd
finger
be-
in there
It would be
first.
literally be like sticking your dick in a glory hole, where they're like, it's either a blowjob or a garbage disposal.
I would stick my finger in there first, just to be sure. Like, see, like get a little like finger action.
Yeah, but I mean, if it bit your finger off, you're still losing a finger.
Yeah,
What,
worth it.
Why not? If I was in an alien like colony and I had the chance of fucking aliens, I would just walk around with like a carrot and a holster. So like, if you got frisky, jam a carrot up there, pull it out,
good.
see what happens to the carrot.
not a
It's
bad idea.
organic matter or matter. So like, if you pulled it out and it was like goo,
Yeah,
that's not a vagina.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Because we don't even know if their vaginas are like our Earth vaginas.
They might have like multiple rows of teeth inside. They
Yeah.
might have like barbs.
Yeah.
Or insects.
It might be like a little black hole. Like whatever you stick in, bye bye. You know,
Yeah.
there it goes. So like maybe they shoot the sperm in the air and then it just goes in the air.
Or
Like,
maybe they procreate just by like spitting on each other or something.
possible, or pooping like in a cup,
No, eating the
and then the
poop.
baby
Eating the poop.
crawls out of the poop.
They could boof the poop.
Boof the poop. Ooh man, see now we're getting creative. Wrap the poop in tissue and shove it up your butt.
Yeah. All right, we done talking about Neuralink.
I don't know what.
Anyway.
all right, yeah. So I don't know how we got.
By the way, we have children listening, guys. So
Chill out.
Well, hey, this is I put not for kids when I put live. I mean, what more can I do?
Yeah.
Literally.
Exactly, guys.
What
There's
more
nothing-
can I do?
Just cover
We
your
are,
ears.
we are legally not responsible for any of your children's.
If
mental
you don't want your
problems.
children to hear about boofing, carrots, and intergalactic vaginas, then I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, exactly. You're in the wrong place because that's what we
And
talk
this is
about.
all neuro. This is all connected to the Neuralink. So prepare, guys.
It's all connected, and it's all satanic.
It's all
Yeah.
satanic.
all dual standard.
Interesting, guys.
Little Ninja said that Absolute Power and Angelic were satanic.
Yeah, and he's right. He's absolutely right. You know that. You know that. I know that. Chris knows that. Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
All right, you
it was
want
a
to
good charcuterie board.
listen to John Cena?
Bring it up.
John legit, bro.
Cena.
So we'll bullshit while we play it. I mean,
Yay.
don't, anyone looking for a real review, fuck off. We're just gonna play this while we talk. But
Yeah.
this album is very fun, and we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, so lick my ass. Does anybody still watch wrestling? We were just talking about it
No.
today. How there's like no actual wrestling stars. Who's the biggest one right now? Roman Reigns,
Roman Reigns is the biggest star, and he's nowhere near any of the ones that were in the 90s.
John Cena, Rock era,
Yeah. Yep.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I am still very much entertained by wrestlers, but not by wrestling. It's by their interviews that they talk about when they were in the wrestling business.
Yeah,
The shoot interviews.
wrestlers are some of the most interesting characters on
Yeah,
earth.
I was telling Chris about it. Like
Hardcore,
some of the
bro.
most entertaining interviews you will ever hear is from old wrestlers.
Yeah, motherfuckers is hardcore, bro.
Yeah.
Hardcore drinkers, drug users.
They were
lovers,
talking about. Have you?
mad women's.
They were talking about on the Bonfire show I listened to with Big J Ogerson and Dan Soder. Dan Soder watches wrestling like still actively. He's like a 38-year-old guy, but they were talking. He's like, dude, you gotta watch this documentary. It's about some guy. I think his name is Robbie Hart. He was Bret Hart's like nephew or some shit.
Okay.
I guess this dude has had a ridiculous life. He said he was the youngest person signed to WWE, the youngest person fired from WWE. Like
Really?
he just has like he's just a madman. And but they did like a docu-series where they were following him around for like a reality show, but it ended up just being like a docu-series on him because he's so fucking
Antics,
crazy. Yeah.
And there's so many of those kinds of people in the wrestling business.
I can imagine.
Especially ones that are affiliated with like the royal families of
Oh
wrestling.
yeah.
and
Yeah.
That like, you know, you got people like the Hearts,
Mm-hmm.
you know, or different family. None of them
I mean,
are coming
even
to mind.
the Rocks. I mean,
Yeah.
his daughter is now wrestling.
Yeah,
You know?
Flair. I mean, some of these royal families have some
Yeah.
crazy. Remember the hip hop tag
Like-
team, in,
like the Benoit family. They are. I think they're going places.
Straight to hell.
Oh, what
sorry,
was
guys,
it?
that's
It was
rude.
Rikishi and the two dudes that danced with him. Too Cool? Was that what it was?
I don't remember
in
that.
the 90s.
Were they white?
Yeah, man, you got to pull that shit up. That was great. But that's Jerry Lawler's son. That
What should I
of-
get? What should I type in here?
Just WWF Too Cool.
Okay.
Rikishi dance.
Too cool.
Yeah, you remember this shit?
Yeah.
You remember this
Oh
shit?
shit, son.
Yeah, play this shit.
That was the
man.
New Age Outlaws.
No,
Oh,
what the
shit,
New
son.
Age Outlaws? They were with them. They were
All it
like,
says versus the New Age Outlaws.
yeah.
Oh,
They were in the same era, but yeah, get that
Oh
fucking
shit! When you
swag
clicked
tooth
on that, when you
bullshit.
clicked on it, that swag tooth shit came up, and I was about to say, oh my god, Ouija was in Too Cool.
Oh, this is a documentary.
know,
Just,
Ouija
just do a
was
little
all
clip
about
of them coming
WWE.
out. That's all people cared about.
Hip hop clothing, Brian Christopher became grandmaster.
Yep.
It was just hip hop dudes, right?
No, they weren't. They were not hip hop at all. But that was their gimmick.
That was their gimmick? Yeah.
But that was just one of their gimmicks.
Grandmaster Sexay.
It was
Oh,
only a
shit.
gimmick. Like they literally just gave him a gimmick for like a couple years.
Oh shit! Oh fuck yeah!
This is a song.
Bri-
this is fire.
Keep
as
in mind,
fuck, bro.
he's Jerry Lawler's son. He's not hip hop at all. He's from freaking Tennessee.
Brian
Yeah.
Christopher.
Yeah.
Bro. Oh fuck, bro! This is fire.
What the
dude,
fuck?
I just found my fucking new alarm for the morning. 'Cause that shit'll get you out of bed, bro.
Grandmaster Sex.
Brian Christopher was absolutely. He was
like tell me you're not getting your ass to your alarm
Dude,
clock.
he was entertaining.
Immediately in the morning.
he was very entertaining.
Immediately, bro. Oh shit, bro, he's fucking smashing. What is going on, bro?
Wow.
Yo, he's like the livest dancer. You can search on YouTube for Brian Christopher, aka Grandmaster Sex A. Newest intro theme going down. You're gonna get
Go
to
to
see
an
his,
entrance. Go to a one of them where they're doing because they were too cool, and then
Bro, he
Rikishi
kills
started
it,
doing
dude.
shit with them. And when Rikishi got with them, that's when they really blew up and got over with the crowd.
Okay.
Because they would come out and they would do dance. Remember when Rikishi would do the stank face and then he would dance at the end?
No, not really.
You don't remember that shit?
Bro, I'm not that hip with wrestling.
I know.
Fatter than Rikishi's
I'm not hip with
ass?
any of the cool shit.
Rikishi
I'm
did
the-
the
I
I'm
remember
the
stink
lame.
face.
Rikishi. I remember
Yeah.
Rikishi, but I don't remember him doing this shit. I remember him just being a fat ass that like sat on people and
Dude,
shit.
Rikishi was the shit. He really was. I loved Rikishi.
That's
All
just
right.
like what
Every-
D-Generation X.
Yeah,
or whatever?
everybody knows D-Generation X. Go to Too
Right.
Cool. That's what we're looking.
There it
There
is.
we are.
Oh shit.
And we're talking about two like hillbilly wrestlers trying to be like hip hop.
Yeah, so it's like almost like blatantly racist. Like let's just,
His name was Scotty Too Hottie,
you're,
right?
you're talking
Yeah.
about like when they say cultural appropriation. That's it right there. And then DX was like what, punk rock? That was like their
Yeah.
gimmick. They were kind of like punks. Okay, so the punk rock versus hip hop. I wonder
Wow.
who Vince is gonna have win.
But hold on, they get in the ring and they do a dance. They do like a synchronized dance.
All right,
It's
hold on.
hilarious. You fast forward a little bit. Oh, I think it might be at the end. You might have to go to the end after they win. I don't. This was huge. I don't remember. I can't believe you don't remember this. Yeah, they would do a dance. They would look like Rikishi would look all mean and shit, and then they would try to get. They'd be like, "Come on, man," and he would be like, "Okay," and then they would start dancing.
They're getting Rikishi to join them.
Yeah,
here.
they said, come here, man. Come on."
Why are we watching this?
Because it's awesome.
I have no idea what's going on here.
There's
Look,
like
they put the glasses on.
This is rough. This is fucking rough, bro. They look like they look like Tekken characters.
Oh, come on. You love that shit.
that was retarded,
You
dude.
know, hey, they
They were huge. They
got-
were over.
They
man.
got paid for it, I guess. So
By the way, Brian Christopher is Jerry Lawler's son, and I think he hung himself or something in prison.
Oh yeah, Chuck Hoskins said Brian Christopher was great. Rip.
Yeah, he's dead, and he either killed himself or it was an overdose or something. I don't know. I heard he killed himself, but that could be false. I don't know.
Little Ninja says, "I'm gonna need you to give me a hell yeah."
Oh hell yeah!
Austin 316, brother. Oh hell yeah! See, I'm doing more of a Hulk Hogan.
What you can do?
whooped your ass. Hell Yeah.
Take your little ass away from here. Hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah! While you're sitting there, brother, thinking you're going. See, I don't know wrestling.
He never said
While
brother.
you're
but-
sitting there, not drinking goddamn beer, get the fuck out of my fucking ring, motherfucker!
No, he'd be like, you know what? Give me a beer, you piece of trash. Get out of my ring, you piece of trash. Hell yeah, throw me a beer.
Yeah, I remember beer.
Well, yeah, that was his gimmick.
Yeah,
His whole gimmick was
I want
beer.
to drink a beer.
His gimmick was stomping him all, hole in your ass and
yeah,
beer.
and redneck. I'm a redneck. I live in a trailer and I drink beer.
And that was all his gimmick was, and he truly was the biggest wrestler of all time. Like he's still the biggest. Like you can't get bigger than Stone Cold when it comes to wrestling. Just wrestling.
Yeah, yeah.
He wasn't an actor, but when it comes to just wrestling, Stone
Oh, yeah.
Cold holds
He
the
knew-
top spot.
He knew how to do it.
Yeah.
What was the Bible verse?
What 316?
Yeah, Stone Cold 316. What verse is that?
There's it's Austin 316 says I just whooped your ass.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
it says in
Yeah.
the Bible. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, there's like John 316. I think is what he's like making fun
No,
of.
no, the
but
one in 316.
Well, no, the one from the Bible, Austin 316.
there's no Austin 316.
Yeah, in the Bible.
They're in the Bible.
Right, like in the Bible, like the Christian one.
The Christian
fucking with
Bible
me.
In the
says
book
we'll
of-
whoop your ass.
You're a Christian.
316.
Yeah.
That's what it really says.
Exactly.
Kyle hasn't
Austin.
read it, obviously.
Well, I knew it
In
said
I think it's first Austin.
I knew it said I just whooped your ass.
yeah, of course.
I just whooped your ass. Yeah.
Jesus
Thou-
was
thou-
on-
and then I
he
think
was
the
on
next
it.
one is what Jesus wept or
Austin
something.
317.
Austin 3:17. I think
Austin
it's like
3:17 is then I shit on your face.
then couldeth I smell what I was cooking or something like that. Couldeth I smell what the Rock was cooking?
Well, it's obvious that God was stomping
I know.
mud holes in your ass.
Guys,
period.
I know that Austin is not a book in the Bible. I know that they took it out
That's one of the secret law
during
scrolls.
Reconstruction. Yeah, during Reconstruction.
Is this their street banger, by the way?
now
on
it's
this
only
album?
it's
think
only
so.
recognized in the Mormon world.
Dude, this song goes hard. This is one of my favorite songs on this album.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah?
Like every line on this song is a punchline.
That sample, I know what that sample is.
Oh yeah.
It's when my cat is constipated.
Sounds like Roger Troutman.
Let's see. Let's see what the liner notes say.
I mean, that literally sounds like
Kind of sounds like Roger Troutman.
No, that's
Kind
a
of.
cat.
That's a cat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a queef.
Produced by Eli of the Living Legends.
Oh, dope.
Hey,
That,
Eli,
that sounds Living
Eli,
Legends.
You know what, Eli? I think you're a fucking hack.
That's kind
This is literally not charged 1%.
Really?
No, it's like that slow.
I even plugged it into a real charger.
Yeah.
Oh man, sorry.
All good.
It might be the what is it? The brick, the little.
Yeah, I did grab like a random little brick. It might that brick
probably
might
what it
suck.
is.
Sorry, man.
All good. I got a
Oh, man,
I
this-
got,
dude,
I got
dude,
grown
bro.
up charger in my car.
All right.
No, it's fine.
This is just a banger, bruh. Oh man, son, turn this shit up, son. Hey nephew, turn this up, son.
I do like this song a lot too.
Yeah, this
12s don't fit
bruh.
me.
This is that East Coast banger, bruh.
Jack Frost bit me. The Panic
Yeah, yeah, bruh.
by the mic mechanic. Y'all learn where I come from. Word.
John Cena.
This is Trademark right here. Trademark goes hard on this album.
I'm just overall saying
Yeah.
John Cena. Because, you
Look,
know.
I'm surprised. Like, I'd be shocked if John Cena wrote any of his verses. Trademark had to have wrote all of his verses, right?
I don't know.
Hey,
but
Stone Cold once drove a milk truck into the ring. I didn't know that.
he drove a beer truck into the ring.
Oh, I thought he said, he's Lil Ninja said
Kurt
Stone
Angle-
Cold drove a milk truck
No.
out into the ring and fed the opponent milk.
No, that
Just fed him that shit.
that was Kurt Angle.
That was Kurt Angle.
Yeah, because he was the Olympic wrestler who was healthy, and Stone Cold was the redneck who drank beer. So that was like their feud.
Oh, so Kurt Angle brought out a milk truck and made Stone Cold drink it?
Yeah, Stone Cold brought out the beer truck first, and then Kurt Angle came out with a milk truck.
Oh, now, and then did he make Stone Cold drink milk?
I don't remember exactly what happened.
Bro, if that happened, that's like one of the most epic things I've ever heard.
Dude, that
He's like, you ain't drinking milk. Or you ain't drinking beer, drink milk.
There was a really, really funny segment where Stone Cold brought a porta potty into the ring. He threw gold dust into the porta potty, tipped it over, and everything. Dude, it was funny.
Through gold dust.
Gold Dust came out dressed as
The wrestler. I thought you just meant like gold dust. Like he opened the porta potty and was like, "Huh, and sprinkle, like threw like some golden glitter in there.
Didn't Stardust do that? He threw like dust and shit. I don't fucking.
I don't remember. Gold member. Wasn't there a wrestler named like Gold
Goldfinger?
member or something?
Gold Dust.
Gold dust. Yeah, maybe. I'm just playing. I know gold dust. He's the golden man.
Yeah, Max Rebo says Kurt Angle drove the milk truck. The Little Ninja says, "Oh, I'm getting my wrestlers mixed up." Yeah. Yeah, Kurt Angle drove the milk truck and he sprayed milk and shit. It was funny.
It's sad how much about wrestling that you guys know.
Here's a very funny video we need to look up. Speaking of John Cena, he does a battle against Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle replies to the battle.
Oh, I think
that
I've seen
is
that.
hilarious.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Just seeing Kurt Angle try to rap. It's just- Now, I want you guys to tell me. Let's look up some John Cena battles where he battled people live.
Okay.
Let's look these up and see if he freestyled these, because supposedly, legend has it that he freestyled this shit.
Nah.
Here's John Cena versus Big Show. You want that one?
Yeah, that's fun. It's out wants to battle rap.
I saw
John
it right
Cena.
here. It's right here.
Yeah. Now, if anybody believed this, I feel sorry for their naive sense of life.
Man, Cena, your stuff is whack. You're just a white boy who thinks he's black. You ain't the real deal. You need to take your butt down to the shelter and get yourself a free meal. And what's the deal with this word life? You're just a poor white boy with no wife. Oh, Cena, don't cry and pout. That's like Kurt Angle's gonna make you tap out.
No, obviously this is like set up.
Of course.
That freestyle was whack. I couldn't wait for it to end. I got no wife, but you got a boyfriend.
Ooh.
Trying to battle with me, rip you in front of your crew like it didn't happen to me. The difference is I'm real and you're phony. My style's fat like Saragusa, Tony. Yo, what you gonna do? You can't hurt me. A threat from both sides of the plate like Eddie Murray. But don't worry, I get straight up in your face. It's John Cena, about to blow the roof off the place. It's no mercy, so don't worry, I'm dirty. I bleed you to your burgundy. What? Yo, you can't hurt me. I physically murder G's. Yo, it's absurd to me. You can't see this with telescopic lenses. I'm crazy like 20-inch rims.
Hey,
on
just
them
going off
Benzes.
stupid
You
shit
don't
now.
rock and
Yeah.
rap. You
I just
call me
want to point out.
with that.
I think first
Yo,
dude
I
won.
teach you straight
I mean, if I were in a rap battle, I would be like, "Yo, first dude got you, dog."
city.
At least he had like lines that got to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands up, I don't care if you're 4 or 30.
John Cena's spitting, but it's just it's not battling.
Yeah.
No.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Yo,
I like how the kid just like shut up. Like,
that's right, baby. Cause I'm ill like a sick metaphor. Got the crowd chanting Cena like they want some more. Yo, hand in front of my
I
face,
forgot
you
it went
can't
on
see
this
me.
fucking
You
long.
probably
I thought it
heard
was
me
like a
ripping the
30-second
scene on
thing.
92.3. That's right. Hold up your hands, wave 'em.
fuck him.
So anyway, yeah, John Cena. Can't
Anyway, was that
freestyle.
freestyled?
Hell no, that wasn't a freestyle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of bars for him to like remember for that moment. Like, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me if some of those like he was just kind of like
I don't care who you are.
Throwing
When you-
him out
I don't
there.
There's
care.
a difference in freestyling and a cipher, and that might have been a cipher, but I don't
Yeah.
call that a freestyle.
No,
A
not
cipher
a
is where you're
freestyle.
spitting your written lines that you have on a deck.
yeah.
A freestyle is much different. Freestyle.
That
you're
was
coming
all
out top of the dome.
Yeah, that was all premeditated shit. I mean, it's wrestling. Everything is fake in wrestling.
Right.
Sorry.
It wouldn't be very good for its gimmick if he came out there and happened to just have a bad day and slurred all over his words and lost to a random fucking fan.
Yeah.
That'd be horrible for its gimmick. There's no way they would do that.
camera
so
just
they
happens
set
to
up a
fo-
kid to do a whack ass delivery so that he couldn't lose.
Bro, what if he did? What if there was just a video of him like shitting on a kid and you're like, and the
Oh.
kid's just like, damn.
Right.
That'd be funny as hell.
That would be funny.
That
but-
should be a skit. Why is that somebody made that a skit already?
While we're on topic, do you know that John Cena stole a copyright line?
Did he?
And copyright responded
not?
to it.
What line?
I don't know exactly what line, but it's a 20-year-old copyright line that John Cena.
Using this album?
No, he used it back when he was popular. When John Cena was popular, 20 years
like in the
ago,
ring?
he used copyright's line, the exact fucking line. It's not.
Damn.
It's not just coincidence. It's the exact same
Oh, wow.
fucking line. So John Cena definitely had his ear to the underground, or his writer did, and stole one of copyright our own MCs from Columbus, one of his lines.
Interesting.
And it doesn't surprise me, seeing as how in the underground scene, copyright is known as one of having some of the best battle lines ever. You know, so. And copyright actually responded to it just recently.
Really?
Someone brought it to his attention just recently. Copyright had no clue.
Wow.
They were like, John Cena took one of your lines back in the day. He was like, no, and he it's like in an interview.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Don't kill yourself. It's okay.
Oh, there's nothing in it.
Yeah,
What do you
so
think about this song?
it's like, I mean, it's the best song on here.
This song is ridiculous. So this is his attempt at doing like a Kanye style song
Yeah.
we were just talking about before the show. Like he's the lines are like okay, but the song is so corny. Don't shoot yourself in the face, please. I'm scared.
This thing works, bro.
Don't do it. Don't do that.
Oh, I didn't even know how it worked. It's safe.
It's simple. It's just
safe, guys. It's safe.
you open up the
It's
slot,
Nerf.
stick it in, shut it, and then this is the cock.
That's what she said.
You stick it in, and this is the cock.
Stick it in, and this is the cock.
This song, but yes, this song is pretty gay.
Yeah.
I'm skipping it.
This is one of the worst songs I've ever heard.
This song slaps.
It's
though.
aight. It's aight.
This song slaps.
I don't like it. Make it loud.
This song is 4 minutes and 20 seconds long.
Let's keep it real.
Dude, hey, you know what
Bad
we should,
Man
You
is
know
the
what we should
tightest shit
do?
on it.
We should listen to a better album. I'm just kidding, guys. This is fun.
Spoiler alert: we've listened to all the good ones on the show.
Yeah. I thought you guys only listen to ICP.
We only listen to bad albums on this show. That's the whole point.
The whole point of the show.
You've covered all the Cottonmouth Kings.
No.
Keep front.
You've covered like all the. You covered like Project Morn.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Zug Island.
No.
Oh God, guys! All the Riders, all the
No.
Dark Lotus.
Not well. All the Dark Lotus. Yes, we haven't done all the
All
rides.
the Riders.
Can you bring the chat up?
Good
Yeah.
God!
We got some. I wanted to
But,
look at some chat.
I gotta walk you guys through this. Have you listened to all of the Nodus?
I've listened.
Damn,
to it,
Echo Side Fiend. Wish you could listen live, man, but have fun at the bowling party. That sounds pretty cool.
but- Max Rebo said that way John Cena tells the story. Some people from the creative team heard him rapping on a tour bus and decided to make it his gimmick.
Maybe. I mean, that's kind of. That's like an Eminem way to like come up. Yo, man, I was just out here I was in the cut, man. I was in the trenches rapping, bruh.
Yeah, right.
And I got discovered, bruh, and
Right.
they put me on. You know what I mean?
He said, Solid Psycho said you should
from
do
the
Hulk Hogan's album next. I'm not kidding. I would love it. I genuinely super love the Hulk Hogan album.
He's not joking about that. He actually likes it.
I bumped it a lot back in the day.
Yeah,
and
I
the we talked about the Macho Man album last week a little bit.
We need to
When you go
literally.
swimming, always bring a buddy.
We need
or
to put up
whatever.
your Velvet Hulkamania poster.
Oh yeah, we should put that up so
Yeah.
people can see it. Like, but it could go like right there.
Your Elvis Velvet
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan
my,
poster.
my grandma used to have it hanging in her living room. You know how like back in the 90s, 80s, like 70s, 80s, 90s, everybody had those velvet posters, like
Yeah.
paintings.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandma had an Elvis one in her living room and a big Hulk Hogan one.
Dude, that's dope as fuck.
Yeah, and when she died, I took her Hulk
That's
Hogan.
how you know
What'd you
she
do
was
with it?
she was down. She
It's
was a
right
true
over
she was a true
Oh,
maniac.
that one. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's right over by the cat's food. Over
She
there.
was a
Oh, yeah.
maniac.
She was a maniac. She had all kinds of Hulk Hogan memorabilia. I think they, unfortunately, she was kind of a hoarder, so they
She
threw
buried-
out. Was she buried what?
Buried with it.
Like
I wish.
like a hoarder, or just like a neat hoarder.
It was like no, like there was a couple rooms you literally couldn't go in, like bedrooms.
TV hoarder.
No,
Like-
it
like
wasn't
Hoarders,
it wasn't
the
like
show?
it wasn't like so disgusting like you like where it was a hazard.
Gotcha.
But it was like there was
There was way
there was
too
three
much.
houses where the shit in one house.
So she wasn't
You know?
Xenia, Ohio hoarder.
right, right, sure. But anyways, yeah, she had in her bedroom though. She had all kinds of Hulk Hogan memorabilia. She had one of those like cool like Hulk Hogan like varsity jacket. You know how everybody had those like
Yeah.
like with like a big print on the back of Hogan like doing this.
Right. Yeah.
It was awesome, dude. I wish
Love
I had
it.
that.
She just liked Hogan.
She loved Hulk Hogan. She loved wrestling. She would watch wrestling and like yell like, "No, no, damn it, oh, no!" Like when
That's
like,
awesome.
like when somebody would turn or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Right.
What happened? Okay.
No, we thought we could trust you. Damn it!
Literally.
You joined the wolf pack.
literally, yeah.
So what happened when he did the Bash at the Beach turn in WCW for NWO?
I wish I knew. I don't remember.
Oh man, she probably that crushed her world.
She might have died before that.
Really?
Thankfully.
So that
she
was
might
like-
have died with Hogan on top.
That was like 96.
Did you guys ever wrestle
Yeah,
in
she died, I
school?
think,
Like
before
when
that.
during like the peak wrestling era, did you remember wrestling in school? Like picking teams, like NWO, etc.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really wrestle in school, but like me and my brother and his friends and shit, and my friends would all wrestle.
I
and
saw
shit.
fights on the bus over NWO and WCW.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember I had one class. It was like a technical class or whatever, and in that class, like there was like a group of 4 or 5 bullies, and they were part of the Wolf Pack.
Yeah.
And then everyone else was white NWO. So like they would basically after class just do pile drivers and suplexes on all the little nerd kids, and they'd be like, "You're regular NWO." But I took
You're
pride.
regular
I took pride in that shit. Like
Yeah.
I used to watch. I would go home and watch WCW and just be like, "Come on, white NWO."
Yeah. Same. I was
Win,
black and white.
man.
I was
Yeah,
black
win
and
black and white. Come on, guys, because
Dude,
like
people who are
you
red
know
and
if the
black
win,
were like posers.
yeah,
man.
if the Wolfpack won, I knew that they would be like really on one, and I was really getting the shit kicked out of me that day. But like if the white team won, they usually felt like kind of salty, so they would be like, "Yeah, you guys won. We'll get you next week. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Fuck, we'll get you next week." You know, so like you kind of got a week off for spite.
Bro, The hood was into that shit. I'm telling you. So
I can remember Hulk Hogan switching sides and it being the most fucking heartbreaking moment. Like I like watched TV. I remember crying, like actually crying, like no, we'll never win again. Like it was over then.
But with the NWO and WCW wars, when it was just black and white before the Wolfpack came out, it was Sting and Hogan. You know, it was like Sting and Hogan was a big thing.
Right.
WCW versus NWO.
Sting was the fucking man. Yeah.
Dude, two of the hoodest dudes in my school got in a fight on the bus over Sting and Sting and NWO. There's nah, son, you ain't know, bro. Sting fucked him up, bro. He get the bat, bro. And then the other dude's like, no, man, NWO come out there. He beat that shit down, bro. You don't even know.
And you hear somebody else go, ow! And then it's fucking on. He's like, you gonna Wolfpack me in my face, motherfucker.
Dude, the hood was into WCW versus NWO. I'm telling
Everyone
you,
was
man.
like that that era was like peak wrestling. I think of like as far as I ever remember it. I know everyone says like, oh, back in the day with the Andre the Giant, like I don't know, bro. Like I remember wrestling being fucking popular.
That was before it was like mainstream. Like when
everyone like you didn't get picked on for wearing a wrestling shirt. Like as long as it was NWO, you could be a cool kid and wear a wrestling shirt back then.
You still can. NWO is still popular.
Yeah, my favorite was the Puppies era.
Yeah, but now NWO stands for something else. So I know the New World Order is very popular right now, but.
Oh, I still see people. I mean, people still rock that shit.
I got an NWO
I think
shirt.
NWO is still the #1 selling wrestling shirt to this day.
Really?
Yeah, people still buy that shit.
I got one. Didn't I give you one?
You might have. Is that where I got mine
think
from?
so.
I have one.
I had
but
two of
I don't
them.
remember the fuck I got it.
Me and my boys, Solid Cycle said me and my boys used to backyard wrestle. So do we, man.
Yeah, man.
We got videos.
RSW, Ruthless Scrub Wrestling.
I was just showing my kids those videos like a few weeks ago.
They were probably not impressed at
Dude,
all.
no, they were dying laughing.
Oh, really? They liked
They're
it?
funny.
Dude, the
man.
episode,
Nice, man.
the main episode we were laughing at was there was an episode DTBE versus Injury J.
Yeah.
And that
and,
was absolutely hilarious.
The whole episode, I think it's me and Derek on fucking commentary, and we're just like shitting on them like the entire time.
Yeah.
Everything out of our mouth is a fucking Taco
Negative.
Bell joke.
Oh, Taco
Everything's
Bell.
a Taco Bell joke. It's so funny. Like, and they each came from the Nachos Belgrande. Like,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
it's so funny, man. And then the Monster Squad shows up. Oh, but my kids
That was
were,
our NWO.
dude, they were dying.
I wanted to be like, and that was the thing with RSW. Like,
Bandana
I
Head
didn't
was
say
awesome.
it back then. I didn't say it back then, but see, that was the thing. Like back then,
Bandana
I
Head.
wanted so bad to be an announcer for RSW, so bad. But like Keezy had it on lock. Like he was
Yeah.
just like gifted with it. Like
You should have
he was
done
quick
it,
with
though.
like. But like, I remember wanting to be a part of it so bad that I agreed to the bandana head thing, and it was the worst experience of my life. I hated it, bro. It was just Nate beating the fuck out of me with a fucking tiki torch, like, because I remember like he kept really trying to authentically do moves, and I would just buckle to the ground. He bends over and whispers in my ear, "Dude, we've got to do some moves," and I was like, "They fucking hurt," and he's like, "We've got to do some moves."
We gotta
so
do it,
then,
bro.
so
We're
then
all-
he pulls me up. He walks me over to the fence, and like we do this little shitty like grinding my face against the fence thing. It looked horrible. And then after that,
cheese grater.
I could see it in Nate's face. He was actually getting pissed off and irritated. So that's when he grabbed the tiki torch and just started beating the shit out of me with it
And I've
until
done the
he
same
broke
thing to
it.
him.
Yeah, then he like broke it, and then I was like, pin me, and he was like, all right, and he pinned me. Yeah,
He said,
funny.
let's get it over with.
I think Monster Squad might come during that match too.
He was like, Chris, this is our shot, bro.
Oh yeah, I showed him Yellow Shirt guy.
yellow shirt guy.
Yeah, that was
Like,
Vince.
they
man.
did they did like a spur of the moment match, like him and Mark, I think. Did a
Yeah.
spur of the moment. It was, and we just were like making
blind
fun of him.
robber.
Yeah, we were making fun of him though. Dude, I'll have to like I'll dig out those
Dude,
videos and like I'll put them online eventually. 'Cause
Dude,
they're funny.
I
Man.
swear to God, Chris. Here's the reason I didn't want to commentate as much as I did. The only reason I did is because if I didn't, the fucking matches would go too long and they
Yes.
wouldn't wrap shit up. I had to literally commentate and
Yeah.
make sure they fucking stop doing shit and finish up and wrap up. Because Kyle couldn't do it because he was operating the camera most of the time and commentating. So I had to be there coming like, all right, guys, fucking finish this shit up.
That's
I
when the
had-
Monster Squad got introduced.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I hadn't really proven my chops at that point. So you know what I mean. Look, Kyle was the best at that point, like easily.
Dude, we did it.
He was like the.
But you would have been hilarious if you would have actually got a hold
I
of
was
it.
watching the
Dude,
one.
we just got to bring RSW back.
I was-
I'm not
Dude,
let's
wrestling.
do it.
I'm not wrestling.
Let's
But
find some
there you
young
go.
kids.
Yeah,
I was
find some
watching the
young
one
kids
where
to
we
do
did
it.
in the woods, and we had two different camera crews. pairs on that. It was like me on one side and like Ben had his camera.
Yeah,
I think.
Ben had.
And I think you were with Ben, and
I think so.
So
I
in the
was,
video,
yeah.
like it sucks because I don't have Ben's copy because I want to hear your.
I remember that was hilarious. I had both of them, and I remember that shit was.
I wanna
Their
hear
shit
that,
was funny.
'cause
as
ours
hell.
wasn't very funny.
No.
But like you could hear you guys in the video.
Well, I don't think I did. I don't think I was with you on that one.
somebody was.
Yeah, that was
it
like,
might have been Sean.
I remember it was
or
like
something.
in
Yeah,
the,
it was
the
you and
wood,
Sean.
It was like that big grass clearing or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, it was you and Sean, and it was Ben and Chris on the other one. Yeah.
That's
All
great.
right.
Yeah, that was the era when we had nowhere to wrestle. So yeah, it was just like let's go out to the middle
Well, yeah,
of the
because
woods.
we used to backyard wrestle at my house, and my dad eventually was like, "Okay,
No,
enough of this shit."
yeah.
Then we did it at Nate's house until eventually his mom was like, "Okay, enough
enough of this shit. Yeah,
So we went out to the woods, and then the police were like, "Okay, enough of this shit."
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And I think that was it. We were
Yeah.
done after that.
We did like 5 or 6 events.
Yeah.
You know, it was fun. We had that one that we probably had 20 people in the audience for, bro. It was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At
we had
Nate's
people
house.
just
at
in-
Nate's house, that was the biggest one I remember. And yeah, there was a
was
legit,
raining,
like, I would
and
say
there was still an
probably like
audience.
30, 40 people. Because like I went to one and I couldn't go to the other because Billy Dotson was looking for me and he was going to whoop my ass. I mean, I can remember
Should have
that,
came.
like,
We would have recorded.
I can
it.
remember. Well, that's when. But luckily, because of that wrestling match, he stopped looking for me. He contacted Hillbilly and was like, "Yo, tell Chris like I heard he didn't come to his friend's wrestling because he thought I was looking for him. He's cool. Tell him he's cool." And then after that, we met up at Billy's and he smoked with me and he was like, "I know you told the cops about me." I was like, "I didn't tell the cops." He's like, "Shut up. Don't tell me. Don't deny it. I've accepted it, but we're cool. But I just know." And I was like, all right. And then that was it. Yeah. So we were cool after that. But like, yeah. He always thought I had snitched or something, even though like, and I tried to tell him that not like, there's a reason no one's in jail because I didn't snitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like he said, because the cops came back, that's because the cop was like, where's your car? And I was like, I mean, I can take you to my car if you let me go. So he took me to the parking lot, but then he was like, so what house were you in? I was like, I don't remember. And he was like, which one of these was it? I was like, oh, I don't remember.
Look, here's
And then he was like, oh, well, you're going to jail. And I'm like, fuck, yeah. So because of that, he thought, because he drove me to my car, he thought that I snitched. And I was like, no, dude. I thought I was going home.
There's Average Guy versus Columbus Junkie.
Yeah. There it is right there.
box.
The kitty litter box.
Columbus Junkies Carver.
If you are actually on
there.
watching us online, yeah, you can actually see some of our old backyard wrestling.
I don't know. I think Richard
there's
uploaded
Carver.
this shit.
Yeah, there's Carver right there.
There's
and-
no sound to it. Yeah.
I'll get these uploaded one of these days. By the way, RSW was our organization. It stood for Ruthless Scrub Wrestling.
Yep. Average Guy versus the Columbus Junkie.
Yeah. So fun, man. Good shit.
Yeah. It was good times, man.
Oh shit, this is funny.
Blast with the
Pushed him to
Dude,
the face.
Richard was ruthless though.
Yeah, he was. Richard was legitimately tough, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just playing around, but Richard was a legit.
He
tough
he
guy.
wanted you to like really hurt
Yeah.
him. He was masochistic.
I mean, I was pretty daredevilish too, but
Yeah, you two were like, no, I don't know. Kyle got into some.
Oh, yeah,
pretty
Kyle
serious
did
shit,
some
too,
of the
with, like,
crazy-
thumbtack
yeah.
type shit.
Well, me and Richard did the ones where we would like jump off of ladders.
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
did high
Yeah.
risk shit. You and Richard would. He liked wrestling you because he could throw you.
Yeah,
around.
Kyle, Richard, or Keezy, Richard, and Carver were definitely like the three biggest like wrestlers in the group. And Inge, when Inge came along, Inge was a huge into the wrestling thing too.
Yeah.
But other than that, that was I think the big four. Everybody else was kind of like, meh.
sideshows.
Yeah, exactly. Sideshows, like they
It
wanted
made
to
for.
block-
It was funny though.
Dude, it was
man.
it was a
I
great time.
enjoyed all of it, man, and I'm glad everybody tried.
I'll get
'cause
the
it
tape.
was
I'll get the
funny.
tapes uploaded one of these days.
It was
man.
hilarious. Like bandana head. Oh yeah, bandana head.
Dude,
like this shit
honestly,
was
we
hilarious.
could re-upload them and then redo the commentary too,
Like
kind of how they
Stranglemania
do.
style?
Yeah, kind of how Stranglemania did.
Yeah,
Exactly,
that'd be
like
funny.
like redo it. Like
That'd be fun.
the lost tapes. Holy shit!
Do
and,
like,
give them
uh,
different names and shit.
that'd
give
be
everybody
fun.
different names.
Do it. Give a choice of the original and the reissue.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
sweet. Hell yeah, dude.
Release it on DVD for all the Deck One Delters.
That was the
No,
plan
I-
eventually.
I told
On
everybody
DVD.
who wrestled like one
Put
by
it on
one.
DVD.
Everybody who wrestled in our shit and came and did their shit, I told everybody one by one, like, I know it was fun and stupid, but like, it takes balls to even do shit like that, and like, you know what I mean? Thank you, just for having fun. I told
Yeah.
everybody who was
sure.
in it. Like you're putting your body. It was stupid, but you're literally putting your body on the line. You could easily break something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We got lucky. I mean, we didn't do it, thankfully, enough or long enough to really shit happen. But we also weren't like, I mean, we got inspired because at that time, that was like right around the time those backyard wrestling games were coming out.
Yeah.
The backyard wrestling tapes, like you had to buy off of the infomercials.
Yeah,
I bought them.
It was before the games. Like the games came out way after those tapes got popular.
Well,
and
we
shit.
we all watched those tapes and shit like
Yeah.
religiously. Like we
Games
passed them
were
around.
trash
And
as
shit.
fuck, by the way.
Yeah, they weren't great.
pretty bad.
We should play that on here someday.
I got it. I'll bring it over.
I
But
played it recently. They're not good at all.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
they're-
been a
they're
long
in
time.
age. I remember loving them when I was young because, like, for a game that had ICP in it,
Of course.
they were phenomenal.
Yeah.
But, like, because I remember thinking, like, oh, it's going to be junk because ICP's in it. Because, like,
They weren't in the
ICP
first
wasn't-
one,
Yeah, like, I just
officially,
thought,
at
oh,
least.
it's going to be low
They were in
budget.
the first one.
They were in
I
the
think,
first.
I think they had their face paint, like you could be them, like you could make your character look like them, but they weren't in it until the second one.
In the backyard wrestling game?
No, I think he's
No,
right.
I have the backyard. I have the first one, dude.
Wait.
You legitimately, they're in the story mode,
Oh, really?
and it's their voices. Yeah,
Oh, I don't remember.
they're
that.
in the first.
No, I think he's right. I think ICP was in the original, but in the second one, that's when you got Twisted, ICP.
You got Twisted in the original, too.
You got Twisted in the
Yeah,
original?
I have the original, and I was
Really?
just playing it like a few months back. Yeah.
I thought we got more people in
Nope, they're in it. I'm telling you, they're in it. That
the
was
backyard wrestling roster.
that was the biggest marketing employees that ICP was in this.
I remember that for the second one. but I
Backyard
wasn't sure.
wrestling game.
You're
roster.
thinking of the WWE games where they did have just face paint, and you could create the
We need the
character.
Juggalos to tell us.
Does that just type in roster and that should tell you like who all's on the list.
We'll see if it's on Wikipedia.
I'm telling you, they're wearing Wraith shit because it was during the
Here we
Wraith
go.
era.
Violent
right
J,
there.
Shaggy Two Dope, Madman Pondo, the Rude Boy,
Look, it has
Jamie
Evil
Madrox,
Dead.
Monoxide. Yeah, there you go.
Look, Tom Dub
Carver,
was fucking
Carver
in it.
with the win. Yeah, Tom Dub, Sabu.
Now the first one is better
and
than
a
the
bunch
second
of-
one.
I remember that.
And then the second one had what was like the. I remember there was more people, like maybe ABK or something. There was more
Yeah,
characters
maybe.
in the second one.
You know what? I don't remember the second one that much, but I do. I have an HDMI capable PS2 with a hard drive in it that has
All
our
right,
game
so let's
on
Oh
it.
yeah, bring it over.
Yeah, so
Rude
we
Boy.
can just play it without.
Vampiro
yeah.
is in it. So that's a bigger
Look,
one. That's
Rude
a new
Boy.
one. Yeah. Vampiro was like one. Yeah, I think that was the big one. Andrew WK, he was in it.
Yeah, it's like less people from Psychopathic in this one. it
Yeah,
seems like,
yeah. I would say less people from Psychopathic.
Porn star. Tara Patrick, Sunrise Adams.
That's such a random game, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
It was definitely a product of its time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But ICP were true backyard wrestlers in the early day. I mean, like before. I mean, everybody back. I'm sure backyard wrestling has been a thing since wrestling has been around. Popular in the mainstream. You know, we were just doing it when it was the most popular thing
Oh yeah.
at its point. You know.
Ooh, this beat is sweet.
Yeah.
Solid Cycle said Twisted wasn't in the second one, but Monoxide and Jamie were in the first one.
Motherfucker, hop this. I come at twos like a fucking chopstick. I'ma rock this.
I would say that's actually how he raps on it.
John Cena, y'all ain't gonna believe it. Y'all motherfuckers jealous you can't see him.
Oh,
Invisible man coming down, getting you up in suplex. Your motherfuckers is next, breaking both of your necks and all of your ribs. I come into your house, murder all of your kids.
All your kids
and your wife.
and your wife.
Benoit.
And why?
I will murder your family in the drive.
In the dive.
Wait, hey, John Cena.
Here he is rapping on
Known
here.
as the
Listen.
motherfucking meanest.
I got a hell in the pound of home in many ways.
On you. I mean, he's got the chops down of what he needs to do to
Yeah.
rap.
He's got bars. He's like, that's like playing roulette and betting on blue. I just like the way he like drops his punchlines. He's like, and betting on blue.
Betting on blue.
During this
sucker MC.
During this era, rappers were pretty ruthless,
Hobson's fire.
and yeah, I mean, he was studying the underground. He was
was.
definitely studying the underground. You could tell that for sure in his rhymes, in the way he delivers them.
The scene and trade.
Did he say something about Gorbachev?
No.
Gorbachev. Gorbachev.
He's like rapping about like European politics on here.
Gorbachev won't drop the wall. Churchill staying out of the wall.
Like, damn, I didn't remember that song.
Okay.
Man, get the fuck
Right.
on.
Yeah, I like Trademark's delivery a little better as far as like smoothness.
I like that they had the. I mean, considering John Cena's popularity, especially amongst kids, I'm shocked that this was a parental advisory situation. I'm so happy they went the route they did because having like a ruthless like rap WWF album like this is way tighter than fucking having some bullshit where you don't fucking keep it real, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering.
I mean,
this was
I'm
in,
not.
like, his
Look,
prime.
I just want to throw this out there.
2005.
I would not at all, in any breath or capacity, say that this album is him keeping it real. But
well, I mean, keeping it real
sure.
as far as like this might be how he like really like wants to rap or whatever. You know,
Hey,
that's
bring-
what I mean.
okay, bring up the chat.
I got you.
All right.
You mean explicit?
Yeah, I guess so.
Mick Nasty.
Yeah, there's
Oh, there's
nothing-
McNasty.
if you
What's up,
listen-
bro?
If
He
you like,
said
listen
Cena
to the
stole
actual-
copyrights bars multiple times.
I believe it. That guy knows his wrestling shit. I know for a fact too.
Yeah, like copyright is one of underrated.
Who
by
hasn't? If you do battle music, you've probably listened and studied a little bit of copyright. I mean, it's okay to admit
Oh yeah, absolutely.
he is one of the best of the best.
Yeah. Hometown hero.
Yeah.
Hero. Him and Illogic. And Blueprint.
Illogic is dope. He's not a battler, but he, as far as lyricism, Illogic is fucking amazing.
Yeah, Blueprint as well.
Blueprint's
I'm
kind of a
gonna keep
mix.
dropping him. I don't. Blueprint's legit as fuck.
No,
man.
he's
Like,
straight legit, but he does battle shit and legit.
Oh
lyrics.
yeah, he's just old school. Like he
Yeah,
has an
yeah.
old school feel. Like
Yeah.
I look at you, what do I see? Just a buster, punk motherfucker,
But he
running
can't-
up your choppers.
But he can get the Hand Me Downs is one of the is one of the dopest rap songs I've ever heard, and that's Blueprint and RJD2. You know,
yeah.
fucking love that song.
Yeah, soul position. And that's their
Yeah.
shit together. Yeah.
Yeah, we had some legit underground kings from this city, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Ends. You know what I'm saying?
And Sly,
Yeah, ends. Sly. Yeah.
no more.
Broken Fort.
Monsters, man.
Word Life.
Fucking
Word life. I fucked your wife.
614 villains.
614. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna pretend to know
Fucking
that.
FHSP.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend to know that.
Well, Midwest villains.
Hell yeah, man. Fucking
Well, CO2.
Street
Rich
Breed
Regal.
era.
Rich Regal.
Who?
Street Breed era.
CO2 perverse. Remember
Well,
perverse?
oh, yeah,
that was
yeah.
that was a big show. That was like our first show that we opened up for this rap group, and we ended up getting their fans to like sweat us. I remember that.
Really?
Yeah,
When did that
100%.
happen?
We didn't open up for
When-
them.
We did. Coeffusion. We opened up.
Oh,
for
you're talking about
perver-
at
or not
the-
perverse? Yeah, perverse. Or no, it wasn't
CO2.
perverse. No, we were. I'm not perverse. I was thinking of what was their fucking names? The
CO2?
vampires.
Oh,
Blood
clot.
Blood clot. Yeah.
Oh,
See,
I
I
forgot
said
about
perverse.
blood
I said
clot.
perverse, but I love perverse. But no. Blood clot.
I remember
bro.
telling people blood clot.
Blood
And they were
clot.
like, "Ooh, what does that mean?"
Yeah, bro. Like blood clot. It was like
They're
a
like, that
band
don't
of
sound
juggalos, and like they dressed like vampires, and they would like sing like really gross lyrics, like "I suck your pussy when it's that time of the month," and like their name was Blood Clot, and like that was one of their gimmicks. Is like they like eating girls out when they were on their period.
When did you open up for them?
It was like one of our first shows. It was Coeffusion.
I remember that.
wasn't
I
the
think
wrestling
this was no. I think this was during the. If I'm not mistaken, this was during the Keezy Beef era.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I was
Okay.
gonna say like it was at was it Scully's?
It was in the very
not
beginning.
Scully's, no, it was,
in the very beginning of Coffee.
Snaps and
The
Taps,
very
wasn't
beginning.
it? Wasn't it called Snaps and Taps?
Yeah, it was like a bar, wasn't
Snaps
it?
and Taps. I
Yeah.
think it was like a bar called Snaps and Taps. Or no, it was. Anyway, yeah, little show, but yeah, they were. I don't know why I randomly thought of that. Anyway, moving on.
It's funny.
You were thinking of good rappers from Columbus, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Right.
Blood
yeah.
Clot
And
was
then
in that
Blood
mix.
Clot. Blood Clot. Yeah. I fucked one of their girls.
I-
Her name was Kate. Yeah, she came over. I remember she was like doing the hand thing from Ravers, and I was
Oh.
like, "Yo, that's tight. Can you teach me how to do that?" I fucked her like 2 weeks later.
Nice.
It was
Yeah.
it was a great fuck. It was like top 3 fucks of my life.
That's
too.
that's not as impressive as what I thought you were.
Oh, here's
gonna say.
Bumpy- Bumpy Knuckles right here.
I can't brag about it because like after that, never talk to her again.
Oh.
Not on my choice. You know what I'm saying? Like
that
yeah.
sucks.
I must not laid it down. But after that show, she thought I was gonna be quite the lay. Tricked her.
Not so much.
Yeah, right. Tricked her. Gotcha.
Oh, good times, guys. Good times.
Right.
This is Bumpy Knuckles. He's a
I highly suggest being a rapper. It gets you laid a lot more.
rapping never got me laid.
Even if you're an ugly dude, I know, but you have to. Okay, let me go back. I suggest being a good rapper because it'll get you laid. I just play.
McNasty, does being a rapper get you laid?
Yes, McNasty can definitely clarify. Being a rapper gets you laid, bro.
You know what? Maybe that got me married.
Hell yeah.
Maybe. I mean, dude, you got like married like by your dope ass fucking video stocking skills.
Maybe.
That was your personality. You worked at Blockbuster, so it was like one of those jobs where you talk most of the shift.
Yeah.
So that's why you got your girl, because
You were like the real life.
You're very
Clerks.
charismatic.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you're very charismatic. So you had plenty of opportunity to lay down the juice.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, he said like 3 times. All right, that counts.
Yeah. See, church. Yeah.
By the way, I think that was their big single. That last song.
Yes, that
And
was the
that
single.
song does slap.
I remember them playing that during like Monday Night Raw. Like, here's the video, and they play the
Yeah.
video for that shit.
And
It
that
was
video,
dope.
the video's pretty dope. Yeah. And what is it? Bumpy Knuckles.
Yeah, he was sweet.
I think he's probably the dopest dude on this record.
Yeah, he was sweet.
Bumpy Knuckles.
Yeah, his voice and delivery is super dope.
Yeah, I think he's on like 2
Pretty
songs
dope.
on
That's
here,
a pretty
too.
dope name. Bumpy
Yeah.
Knuckles.
Yeah, he was on Keep Frontin' also.
Too heavy on the deep side. Yeah.
The last half of this album is pretty
Whoop, whoop.
lackluster. The first half slaps hard. The second half is hit or miss, but it's not bad. I like the harmonica on this shit. You know, it's cool.
It's dope.
Like
It's
all the
alright. It's
songs have
alright.
all the songs have like do a good job of having like a different vibe. I don't have nothing like that down here. Oh, hold on.
I just have to suck it.
You're gonna have to.
Suck it. I'm just gonna have to suck the shit out of it. Suck this fucker. Oh,
I got some for him.
I got a nail here. I got a nail. This should work.
Yeah, just.
I don't know where the hell he got this, but this should work.
I've been using those nails to clean my blood clots.
He said Don Chaos said
okay.
Bummy Knuckles did a song with Tech 9.
Oh, really? Don Chaos with the info that
Let's
I
look that
had
up.
no clue about. That's dope.
Wait, what?
Bumpy Knuckles, the guy guy
Is his name Bumpy Knuckles or Bummy Knuckles?
Bumpy.
Yeah. Oh, look,
Bumpy, like, oh man, I've got warts on my knuckles.
He's on the song B-Boy from KOD. Let's see.
Huh.
I guess that could be Bummy Knuckles as well.
Let
But
me go to this. I remember this song.
okay.
Sounds like a bullet hell shooter game. Like as soon as that beat dropped. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Bumpy Knuckles right there? Oh, no, that's Big Scoob, I think.
Don Chaos, where is Bumpy
Okay.
Knuckles from? Like, what's his past? Because I don't know much about him aside from just being on the John Cena
I
album.
know nothing about Bumpy Knuckles.
That's Scatterman. That's Tech
Sure.
9.
Yeah, I know. He's pretty unmistakable. Just so you guys knew, that was Tech 9. Here's Eminem.
Is this Bumpy Knuckles? No.
Sounds like
So
that.
you
Kind of
guys
sounds
know-
like.
This is
Yeah, it is him.
Snoop Dogg.
He's got a gravelly like. His voice is pretty grimy.
Yeah, I like it.
Don't get me wrong, like dude is above par, like above like an average rapper, but not unique enough.
I feel it.
for me,
Yeah, I mean when you're hearing him against with John Cena, and you're kind of like, oh man, listen, oh.
Exactly. Like it's just like don't give me a plate of fucking caviar and then slap a pork chop on the table. You know what I mean? Don't play John Cena and then throw that up. Like it's
All
just,
right.
it's gonna be hard to beat it, bro.
John Cena slaps, bro. Quit hating.
Esoteric.
I'm not hating at all on John Cena. I'm hating on Bummy Knuckles.
Bummy Knuckles.
I'm saying John Cena is fucking caviar, son. This shit is like 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
Top of the rap charts.
Feel it. I feel it.
Every rapper out there says to themselves in the morning, I hope I can be John motherfucking Cena today.
Word life.
I think
Yeah.
Don
can't
Cass,
see me.
Don Cass says Bumpy Knuckles is an old school indie East Coast MC, I think, from Boston.
Same dude on Bad Man with Cena.
Yeah, I know about the Bad Man. That's,
I don't know nothing about
So-
Bad Man. Who's Bad Man?
well, that was the video we watched.
Oh, okay, got you.
The A-Team ripoff
Gotcha.
shit.
Yeah,
that was Bumpy
yeah.
Knuckles, Mr. T.
Oh, yeah, look.
Ah, Mr. T.
Yeah.
Look,
was
that
Bumpy
dude.
Knuckles.
That dude's
Oh, okay.
on. He's on.
Shit.
All right,
Yeah.
so look, Bumpy Knuckles is on 3 songs. McNasty's right. He said he's also isn't he also Freddie Fox, and he is because on that song Flow Easy, he's like I flow easy with Fred Fox. He says
Fred
that.
Fox,
So
like-
he's got two
Are you talking about
personas
from
on this album?
Sanford and Son? Isn't that
No,
Fred
that's
Fox?
Red Fox.
Oh, that's Red Fox. Okay. Which one's Fred Fox?
Yeah, look, Flow Easy, written by F. Fox.
Oh, Fred Fox. I got you. So he's another.
Oh yeah, Bumpy Knuckles is Fred Fox.
By the way-
on Keep Frontin' it says written by Fred Fox too. Damn,
Are
man.
all-
Damn,
are-
Fred.
are
I didn't
all-
even come across that shit.
Are all the credits for Cena's verses to him?
Yeah,
For
they
him?
all say written by John
Yeah,
Cena and
okay.
trademark and shit. You know, like
Okay.
all of them say John Cena though.
I don't know, man. I don't trust WWE to
I
actually
know.
tell us the truth.
They're gonna give him the props,
Yeah.
obviously.
WWE shit.
I mean, look what they did on the front of the album. John Cena is on this album as much as the trademark. All right.
Yeah.
And look how they did trademark dirty on the front of that album. It says John Cena, and then it says at the very bottom,
And trademark.
it just
Yeah.
says and trademark.
Trademark's on every song, pretty much, right?
Yeah, literally every single song.
Damn, bro.
So why did he feel like he needed a? Why couldn't he do this album solo? I don't get it.
Yeah, that begs the question.
I'm
doesn't
guessing
it?
the real fact is he probably wanted his boy on with
Yeah,
him.
I mean that's cool if he
and
did.
he said like,
I
"Yo,
think-
I'll do a rap album," and they're like, "Yo, you should." And like, they probably told him, "You're gonna make a rap album. This is your persona. This is a market, an untapped market we can get into, and like really sell some albums. Like, we want you to do it." And he probably was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." But
they
I want
imply
my friend on.
at some point it's implied.
That's dope if that's the truth.
At some point, it's implied that trademark is his cousin.
Oh, okay.
So
If
that's
that-
cool.
If
So
that matters
Do
to
it.
you.
so there could be
not really.
so trademark could be getting royalties from this shit for
I hope so.
life. That'd be
What's-
awesome.
And that's what's crazy is like I looked up trademark and like I don't know if he goes by a different name or anything now, but I can't find anything about him. Like how the fuck's he come in and drop this hot banger that's out in the public eye in front of probably millions of people have heard
Yeah.
this and never do anything else?
I know it's
I can
very,
see why
very
John
strange.
Cena doesn't drop another rap album. Sure.
Right.
But what the fuck, man? Come on, trademark.
Yeah.
Bro, like you
Well,
got
maybe,
it.
Maybe he did, but maybe like when he made this album, like WWE did like a name thing, and they were like, "You cannot make another album under trademark."
Maybe, but maybe if he
Yeah.
has a different
I do
name,
the-
like
I
tell
would
him.
not
we are
doubt that.
We are gonna trademark.
I wouldn't be surprised
You know?
either.
I would not doubt it. That's how WWE does that shit dirty
Sure.
to people.
Of
Yeah,
course.
WWE and Rhyme Sayers.
So where
That's
the fuck
two
is he, though?
companies that do that.
I wouldn't doubt though. I mean, if he wanted to make an album like on the side, that John Cena would float him like, "Yeah, dude, I got you. If you want to make an album, I will front
Yeah.
you the money. Let's do." If that's his cousin, like, why wouldn't you?
Hey.
do that?
And maybe it's not his calling or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, but come on, man. Like he has it. He has the
Yeah.
skill and the ability. Like, come on, bro.
Maybe he was already retired, and John Cena was like, "Bro, I'm blowing up in this wrestling
Maybe.
shit. Come, get your boots back on and let's make an album." He's like, "All right, I'll do it."
I can see that. Man, he comes through though,
Yeah.
for real. He tries really hard. Like it's not
Yeah.
some half-ass bullshit on here.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
he
grinding
holds
in
his
the
own.
underground is hard work, man. Hard fucking work.
Big up Boston. This must be esoteric right
Big
here.
up Boston. Yeah, he just said
Yeah.
it's esoteric.
Here he goes.
Now,
I'm shitting
I
on your
think I've
motherfucking
heard
xylophone.
esoteric before.
This dude spits.
Now, he sounds like he's more heavy New York accent, but is he from Boston as well?
I don't know. I mean, how's he gonna be on a song about Boston?
Yeah, that's true.
I like this
didn't-
part.
I didn't know.
He's so smooth. This beat goes hard too.
Yeah, this is probably one of the dopest just banger, like just a flat out banger that's happy and cool. It's, fun. Yeah, I could definitely see.
I got a fart. Beans, good for your heart. beans.
The more you eat, the more you toot.
Homie, I just told the truth.
The more you eat, the more you toot, homie.
Omega 3s is what you need, homie.
You start naming.
Omega 3s to avoid your doom. You gotta eat more bead seeds and legumes.
Got kidney and baked.
You start naming vitamins.
Brown and red. More beans gonna keep you out of bed.
I need more fish oil to feed my soul.
Yeah.
Say shit
Omega
like
6, Omega 6, or I love Omega 3s. Omega 6, no.
Oh shit. He's in Boston too. He's in the hip hop supergroup Starface. Okay, Esoteric is. Who else? Who else is in Starface?
Czarface.
Yeah.
Esoteric.
With Inspected Deck and from Wu-Tang. Okay.
Okay. I've heard of them. I've never really fucked with them. Look, so John Cena's getting real fucking features on this shit too.
Damn, Cena.
Damn, Cena.
I'm more interested in Don Chaos's hip hop knowledge.
I know, man.
Bro.
We need Don Cena. Don Chaos.
Don
to school
Chaos,
us.
yeah.
Yeah, Esoteric was he was ripping shit up, but like now we're back to John Cena.
Right.
Which John Cena is not a bad rapper by any means, but he's like whenever you were in high school, the best rapper in your school was probably like John Cena level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But literally, if any first album is as good as this, like, that's pretty fucking awesome. If you ask me.
No, you're right.
Keep it real.
I'm not trying to take anything from,
Max
from
Rebo's-
Mr. Cena, but yeah.
Rebo might be answering your question there.
All right. So he said, according to Wikipedia, Trademark's real name is Mark Predka, and he has a solo album called Inferiority Complex, produced by 7L and Freddie. Ooh, Fred Fox.
Thank you for that, Max Rebo.
Yeah, let me look that up. Mark Predka.
He's kind of being the librarian at the time. He says that Esoteric is also an Army of the Pharaohs.
Okay. Is Army of the Pharaohs affiliated with Wu-Tang or Jedi Mind Tricks? I know there's something in there. I've heard that name before. I just don't know where I've heard them.
I can't find that album on Spotify, unfortunately. He says that several times, too. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
This beat's sweet, too.
You know what I'm saying? That's that ride shit, bruh. You know what I mean? You just ride to this, bruh. Yeah, affiliated with Jedi Mind Tricks. Yeah, that's what I thought, Max Rebo. I got a little bit of hip-hop knowledge left floating around up in my cranium.
When we get our shit done, is this going to be a debut place?
Yeah,
Debut.
sure. Do you guys,
Because we're working on
20, let's see. No, not 20 yet. Never mind.
So you guys know about Jedi Mind Tricks. What about, has anybody here heard of Atma?
Nope.
Yeah. Atma.
Well,
yeah.
I know you have.
Yeah, it's got like very new age Buddhist inspired bars.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Eternal Boundlessness.
Venomous.
I love that song.
Venomous lyricist for sure.
Yeah, insane. And I think he's a Chicago rapper. But I don't think he does anything anymore.
ATMA, Atma.
Yeah, Atma.
Yeah, it's older stuff. I haven't heard anything from him in a long time.
Yep. I was on an Atma kick for years. Probably about three good years, man. Atma was in regular rotation for me.
Yeah, Max said they're associated with Jedi.
Yep. That's what I thought.
Interesting.
Sorry, we're going off. We're going.
It's okay.
We're going off into some very
dirty
hip hop
shit.
shit.
Yeah, deep hip hop.
Yeah.
Please do. I just don't. I can't contribute.
Nah, you're all right, man. It's good. John Cena, John Cena trademark's good for right now for this show. We don't need to go much deeper than that for too long.
Hey, I saw Apathy came out with a new CD.
Who's Apathy?
Not Apathy.
Enlighten me.
Rapper guy. I've mentioned him maybe once.
Sibling Apathy?
Nope. He's a rapper guy. He's really good.
From
He's like a.
where from?
I don't know where he's from. I don't know who he's affiliated with. Sorry.
Where would we have heard him from?
I don't know. Sorry. My buddy Scott introduced me to him. I thought you guys, hip hop guys, already knew who he was.
I think I have him in my playlist. I thought his name was A Pat High.
Ah, see,
Gotcha.
you got it wrong.
I thought it was a path he.
You're
path
close.
Y.
You
Yeah,
guys
a
were
path
both
Y.
close.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Shit.
bump that and that new Cal Scrooby. Anybody
Yeah.
listening?
That shit
Scooby?
is fire, Cal Scrooby. I know he's
Scooby-Doo.
fire. I haven't heard the new Cal Scrooby album, but
It's dope. It's called
I've
Casino.
heard a few of his hits from it and
It's dope.
smashes. That new Broken Fort gonna drop soon. I'm
Yep.
telling you, it is.
Mm-hmm.
He really is.
Eventually.
Just a
So we're winding down on this album.
Yeah.
What do you think about it in this
well, like
phase?
in 2 days, I think.
Dude, I would bump this album
Nice.
at any time happily and
Yeah.
like really genuinely enjoy it. Like there's a couple corny songs on here, but like it's good. Like the beats are good enough and the hooks are like surprisingly solid. Like this album holds up and it's still a fun as fuck album to listen to. Just have on. Like I think it slaps, man. Unironically.
Max Rebo says Apathy is in Demigods,
It's not a bad.
who also work with Army of the Pharaohs. Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm whew. There's a lot, man. You know what? If I got paid to just keep up with underground hip hop, I think that'd be a cool job. I'd
That
do
would
it,
be.
but I just can't. I can't do it. I can only go so far before I'm like, yeah.
I feel it.
If it comes across my plate, I'll try it, but I'm not gonna go out to the restaurant and order it.
I
you
feel
know?
it. I only try out new shit if somebody recommends it because like they know my
Yeah.
what might be my cup of tea.
Well, I don't even know if Apathy's new. I don't
I don't know
have
how
no
long he's
clue.
been around. I just got hip to him like recently, so I don't know shit. Let's see how many albums he has.
That's a pretty cool little symbol.
Yeah, is that really him? I don't think this is it. Oh yeah, it is. This is it. Okay. This is the new album. Let's see albums. Let's see all. Damn it, that's not what I. Oh, okay. This has all the albums in a row. When was the last one or the first one? It's got all kinds of shit on here. Look. 2004.
Yeah, he's been out for a while and shit.
2003. Yeah. 2000.
He's been grinding.
He's been grinding.
I was never hip to him. I've
Yeah.
heard the name. I just never been hip to him.
I love how each song is credited with John Cena, the trademark in WWE.
I know. It's funny.
WWE ripping it.
WWE got it, bro. You know it.
He puts his albums up as instrumental albums too. That's interesting. That's pretty cool.
So my final verdict for this album is it's cool, but I think Too Cool, the group with Rikishi, should have put out an album, and I'm already rating that album. It never got made.
10 out of 10.
But yeah, I'm saying if it did, it would have been better.
Okay.
It's the best album probably ever made
Okay. Fine.
by any two guys without t-shirts on.
Here, check this song out real quick.
Alien weaponry.
Yes, sir.
Behold a pale horse. That's pretty dope.
Fire.
It's cool. All right, sorry.
It kind of sounds like John Cena, just a little better. Don't it?
Disagree.
All right, we keep getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. We'll go back. Where were we?
That's not a diss. I mean, I'm not dissing.
I don't even know where
He
we
just
were.
sounded like a harder, grimier John Cena.
Oh, I think I got the non. I think I got. Oh, never mind. I don't remember.
We get the point. We can wrap it up.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Unless that last song is like the banger of the album.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I'm just saying, like, I know for me personally, whenever I have a hard day at work, I like to listen to Chain Gang is the Click on the way home.
All right,
I know, like, I almost killed myself, but then I heard it all ended tomorrow, and I was like, oh man, see, If it all ended tomorrow, I'd be golden.
All right, so let's skim through these last couple just to give our opinions. All right?
Okay. Chain Gang is the dick.
Hold on. All right, this is Know the Rep.
Chain Gang on my dick. What's that? Let's listen to that one.
This song's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, you know. Sure. All right. Next.
He's got it.
See,
Trademark's got it going right there.
this is like the parents saying, "Do you not want to go to the party?" And the kid's like, "Wait, I don't have to be here." That's kind of how. I'm just playing.
I like
On another hot
there's
beat,
a couple lines
on another hot beat.
when I was listening to this shit. There was a couple lines that definitely stood out that I forgot as soon as we started playing, of course. But I do like anytime these rapping wrestlers drop like wrestling bars. I love it. I fucking love it. Like there's one song toward the beginning where he's like, "And lay your ass down for the 3-second tan." Whatever 3-second tan means, but you know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Like, but it just sounds cool.
Like you're getting burned. You're getting pinned in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But you're mistaken. Wrestlers don't drop bars; they pick up bars.
What? How?
Weights.
Oh, I get it.
And they don't lay down bars; they lay down opponents.
Oh, and they go to bars.
I bet you he says that sometime in this album. Macho Man, I think, does
I
say
attack
shit
the
like that.
rap like you slap the mat.
By the way, Macho Man is a much more incredible rapper because he can do the whole album with no cursing at all.
And he's got more street
Like
cred.
Will Smith.
Yes.
Will Smith.
This song is tight, actually. Chain Gang is the click is tight.
It is.
He says, "I'm raining fire like Apache helicopters." He keeps saying it during the hook. It's cool. I do like this song.
It's all right.
Well, honestly, now that I listen to it, it's trash.
Damn, dude. Wow. Chain Gang is the click, dude.
Chain Gang can suck my.
That's like you know how he wears chains? Like they're the Chain Gang.
Oh, is that what he calls
Yeah.
his fans?
I-
The Chain
oh,
Gang?
I don't know about that.
Is that his fans? Like he's like, "Hey, Chain Gang," and they're like, "Oh, Chain Gang."
Yeah, that's like they're his juggalos.
Hell yeah. They're like poop poop, or I don't know, can't see me or whatever they.
Here goes. Listen.
Can you see me?
Like Apache helicopter.
He sounds like such a Boston guy. Like
It's-
Apache
that's right.
helicopters.
Captors. We got the Apache helicopter.
I'll take the helicopters down to the harbor. I'll give you an offer you can't refuse your offer.
Hey, trademark.
Hey, trademark.
Hey, Mark,
I'm
get up
John
here.
Cena. I
Get to the
trademark.
hopper. Mark, get to the hopper.
Trademark. Get to the hopper.
Man, I swear. I'll tell you what, though.
Damn it, Cena.
What?
John Cena being like, the corny wrestler, we got that image, But if
Yeah.
like you never knew that and you just heard this album, you probably would think it's legit.
I was playing this album with no context when my daughter was in the car, my oldest daughter Alexis. She was listening. She likes shit like Tyler the Creator and Drake and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
But I played this, like I let it play for like 2 or 3 songs. I was like, this shit goes hard, don't it? She's like, yeah, it's not bad. I was like, who you think it is? She's like, I don't want you to make fun of me. I was like, I don't know. Just say a random rapper. I'll tell you who it is. She was like, is that Snoop Dogg?
That's awesome.
I was like, no, it's not Snoop Dogg.
Wow.
It was funny. Yeah.
That's funny. Snoop Dogg. I thought you were gonna be like she actually knew
I thought
it.
so. I thought she was gonna guess it too.
Yeah.
Then she said that. I was like,
There ain't no fucking way, man. No way.
all right. So the last song on the album is called "If It All Ended Tomorrow." And you know what? I think John Cena is doing a juggalo. He's doing a juggalo tactic here. All right. First of all, 17 tracks on the album.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a nice round number.
You right.
Second of all, ending the album with like a sincere ballad
Oh
rap.
man, you right.
ICP, baby. Still in it from ICP.
It's crazy. You actually, I think you're onto something there.
I uncovered the mystery.
I can't think of any other connections, or I would try to continue this joke.
It's okay. He had the black pound silence, so it don't make sound.
Wrestlers talking about gats. That I mean, wrestlers. There are some wrestlers that have lived truly like some fucked up lives, man.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you think they were in Boston?
They might have been in Boston, and they might have had
Hey
their
man,
black pound.
hey, the Irish mob is they're nothing to shake a
Fuck
finger
yeah,
at in
man.
Boston.
You can't fuck around with them Irish mobs.
Yeah,
over
you know,
there.
there's two things they got in Boston. That's beans and Irish mobsters.
Hey man, I watched
Fuck
Good Will
yeah,
Hunting.
get
I
some
see how the
fucking-
gangsters work there.
Yeah.
Then
I know.
Get that Jameson over there.
How you
man.
like
if
them
you've
apples?
watched Good Will Hunting and The Departed, you know everything about Boston gangs. You need to know.
Like, do you like apples?
They're highly. That's what Boston gangsters
Have you
do.
seen
They
The
like-
Irishman?
They're like, give me a fucking wallet. You like apples? Well, I'm taking your wallet. How you like those apples?
Shit. This song's just okay, but it's fine. I genuinely like most of the songs on this album. Legitimately, I think they're pretty cool and fun to listen to, man. Like, I don't know. I like this album.
It's not bad at all. I won't say it's bad. No way.
It's not bad, but like, there is never going to be a scenario ever in my life where I ever go, hey man, play that John Cena.
Why?
Because.
Would you say it's
Had-
pretty milk
would
toast?
Would you?
I literally just talked about how I did the other day.
I know, but okay, wait. Let me ask. Do you know anyone who like isn't a loser that would do that though?
No.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. Gotcha. Jeez. God, Keezy, I'm trying to help you here, man.
Thank you.
I'm still recovering
John
from that
Cena-
last bowl hit. That shit was not smooth.
John Cena does take. I think he takes this album almost a little too seriously for his gimmick.
Yeah.
I will say that.
I agree. Yeah.
I think that he could have had a little more fun. There's
Yeah,
a lot
if
of
it was
fun
comedy,
stuff.
if it was mainly comedy bars,
Yeah.
I think it would have fit a little bit better.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff toward the beginning of the album, but it does
Well,
get a
he
little
says shit
serious.
like
but
he says shit like I'm holding gats and busting shots.
Yeah.
Like he uses a lot of like anytime he uses like hood euphemisms, it's hilarious.
yeah, it takes you out of it.
It does not work and it's hilarious. But there's a lot of that on here too. Where like he tries to play like a hood euphemism and it's just like, bro, you're I'm not saying you're like a chump by any means. Like he could beat the
What are you
shit
trying
out
to
of
say,
me.
bro?
I'm just saying I don't see him as a rapper.
Why?
Bro, he said
Did
the
you,
Paul
did you
White
get
giant.
that joke? Did you get that joke,
don't get
guys? I don't see him as a rapper.
Well, we've put a blindfold over that joke for
That's
the
true.
moment.
That's true.
Let's
That's
just
true.
let's just close our eyes.
I don't want
on
to wear it. I don't want to wear it out, guys.
Let's just shut the eyelids on that.
Like
one.
you're saying, don't see it.
But
Like don't.
Oh,
see,
no, I
don't
wasn't
see
even-
that joke.
that was actually a coincidence that I actually.
Wait, is his name? Does he say you can't see me because his name's John Cena?
Oh
I
yeah.
think so.
So
Yeah.
you can't see Cena?
Yeah. I think he
see
said
me.
like maybe it's his
You
favorite
can't
vitamin.
see Cena.
Like if you have a cold, you need a lot of vitamin C. No.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right, let's wrap it up, guys.
All right. That's it for fucking
man.
John Cena, man.
Yeah,
We
that
did it.
last song, I'm gonna say that last song sucked.
It did suck.
It was it was bad. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was horrible.
It just
That song did suck. But,
Sorry.
there's a couple sucky songs on there, but the rest of the album is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I think I still like Macho Man's album better than this. But, we're not going to be doing Macho Man's next week. Don't worry.
What are you guys doing next week? You think?
I don't know. We'll get back to some Juggalo shit.
Back to some Juggalo shit.
Yeah.
Like what else is there that you haven't touched?
Uh,
Have you gotten all the Forgotten Freshness?
Yes, actually, we have done
okay.
every Forgot Freshers. But we were going to go back and do the Let 'Em Bleeds,
Let 'Em Bleed.
which is a DJ Clay
Like
mixtapes.
Okay.
There's 3 of those, and he had World Upside Down. So there's like 4. There's a bunch.
You guys
still
could
there.
go back and listen to all the albums in reverse.
Yeah, we could.
Like just actually play them in reverse and see if you hear like any hidden messages.
That's a good idea.
And you could have each episode
there
be
would be for sure.
the hidden messages that you find.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
There are
Like a
actually
cult of
reversed.
ITV, Yeah, like you can find all the reverse ones.
Yeah.
Have an episode at least.
We'll hear all about how Jay loves fucking children.
Yeah,
while playing
exactly.
them
That'll
backwards.
be that's if you play Mr. Johnson's head backwards. Yeah, you can hear that line where he says,
He's
"I
referring
like
to,
tickling my pickle with little Tommy pickles."
he calls himself Mr. Johnson, and he's referring to his dickhead.
Right, exactly. I got Mr. Johnson's head in my backpack. My backpack. He's saying I've got an adult man's dick in my butthole.
Yes,
That's what that stands for.
That is true.
That's been confirmed. It's in the Psychopathic Truths book.
I heard that.
Yeah. Behind the Paint, volume.
I watched a YouTube video that told me that
3,
actually.
Behind the Paint. I like the guy in that clip. Oh. And then, oh.
I'm trying to to wait for the punchline that's like a silence so I could play a laugh track, but you guys keep talking.
Oh, yeah, sorry. All right, guys.
All right, we done? All right, let's wrap it up. All right,
All right, guys.
Thanks for watching and/or listening. That was us doing John Cena. Next week we'll be back with more Juggalo music.
Yeah,
Juggalo. We won't be. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do Sunday next week either. We'll talk about that.
Oh God,
I know.
man.
I
Fucking
know.
us all up.
I know. I'm not.
Fucking up the algorithm.
I know.
Rhythmatic.
Look out for a new Cartoon Nightmare coming soon. And
Maybe.
Go buy merch with our other Cartoon Nightmares on it at deckwandelt.com/shop. You can get all the cool stuff you would ever want right there.
Please. I'm homeless, guys.
You'll
Please do it.
Still get it in time for Christmas, maybe, if you order now. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Probably not.
I don't have anything to do with it.
If you guys
I'm
buy
not
stuff, Santa brings me a present this year.
That's true.
All right. Well, let's
All right.
do it. Hit it in
See you
show,
later,
man.
guys.
Let's wrap it up. See you guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
See you next time.
On deck one down.
Can't see me.
Well, yeah, exactly. You can't see us next time.
You can't see John Cena.
Woo-hoo-wee.
John Cena, you can't see me.